Greetings humanity, and welcome to Abject Adventure Gamery. We have returned! And with me again is Lucci. Hello!
Hello!
Yay! How goes it?
I like it when nothing changes for me. It's good. It's good.
That's good. Yeah, nothing. Absolutely nothing has changed whatsoever.
Nope.
Everything exactly the same.
Nope. Yep. I did not exchange vows again. I did not get horribly sick for a week, and then the day I was getting better from it, got horribly sick again.
God.
I went. So I've been out for 2 weeks. I just finished antibiotics and everything Monday. Like.
Oh my God. But you're doing better.
I'm doing like, and it wasn't like a bad, like, horrible, like you had to be in bed all day kind of sick. It was just super annoying. Just super annoying.
Orf. Yeah, that's good. So the various the various tiny strike teams that have been injected into your system have done their job, and they have hunted down the
supposedly
alien virus. And,
we'll see.
Hopefully. Going into a long cinematic CGI battle with it.
Yeah.
Ah, good. Excellent. Why is it that for some reason I don't necessarily want them to remake Fantastic Voyage, and yet somehow I end up talking about it. I don't know why.
Yeah, I'd prefer they remade Inner Space.
Oh my God. That might actually be on the table somewhere for them to.
That's true.
It's,
I mean, the actors are still alive and well, and they could just do a sequel.
That's true. I think they talked about that at some point.
Did they?
Someone did, not the actors specifically, but like there was like somebody talked. Somebody. I think there was going to be a sequel, and then they ended up not doing it for some reason.
Interesting.
Or just like the interest wasn't there, or something. Not sure what happened. These things occur.
Despite my illness, I did start doing things since we last really talked that I said I was going to do, and now I've done them, and now I'm back into that collectible card game world that I have avoided for 20-some years.
Keeps drawing you in.
Star Wars Unlimited is really good. It's a good game. I lose a lot myself.
Well, I mean, it's good. It's a thing you enjoy. That's perfectly fine.
I made what is essentially like one of the top tier decks, and I fail at it all the time.
Nice.
But I'm having a great time with it. So that's all. That really is all I can ask for in a game.
I mean, yes. What more can anyone ask for?
Yeah.
Very cool. I have to, sooner or later, I haven't done any card games or board games or anything for a while. I was tempted briefly. There's a board game that's on sale for like, they're like, there's a company, there's one of the gaming companies is about to, the license to I think James Bond is about to go away, or it has just gone away. I can't remember. I don't know what I haven't looked in on it again. I can't. What day is it? Is it today? Is it today that it goes away? I don't know. We're very close. We're very around that deadline, as it were. And So the folks who were making the board game Spectre, we're like it's at like 90% off.
Oh, nice.
Oh, there. And I think that so I was briefly tempted because it was like this it was gonna be like less than $10 to get this thing. And I was like, should I get that, plus shipping and everything? And I was like, but I then remembered, no, Jim, you don't use any of the board games you have.
That's been
as an object.
I do. It hasn't gone off the last month or so, but I do have a group that I do board game with, and I picked up the complete all expansions version of Firefly.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to playing that. But then, not to call you out on anything, but I had noticed that you had been kickstarting some things recently.
Oh, yeah.
And I went on
problem.
And I went on Kickstarter, and I noticed the other day Cthulhu's Horror on the Orient Express board game just dropped on Kickstarter. And and I have a deep sigh for that, because I have not run the campaign of Horror on the Orient Express. That was re-released a few years ago.
It was, yeah.
And it's beautiful, and I love it, and I really want to run it, and I just haven't. But the board game also looks really good.
Truth. I don't think I actually have looked at that. I've seen a little bit. I haven't looked at it in detail. I will take a look at it and at some point soon, and be horribly, horribly tempted. And,
right.
And we'll see what happens. Probably, maybe not a lot. But yeah, I've seen it was Modifius that had the Spectre board game, and I think it actually I think at this point they're not selling it anymore. So apologies to folks who may have been scrambling in the audience looking for that. Yeah. I successfully resisted the temptation, and then so I forgot. That one will be difficult. I have been kickstarting things, mostly the stuff that I go into Kickstarter on. It's like at least half the things I just pledge like $1 on, because I just want to know more about what happens with the project, and then maybe buy things with it later.
Right. Yeah.
But I have a little bit of a Kickstarter problem.
I may do that whole, let me get access to the backer kit $1 for the board game, because like $100 right now for it, I don't know if I can pull off, but after the campaign's over, I might be able to. So
yeah, like the biggest thing I think I backed recently was the Savage World Science Fiction Companion.
Nice.
And so that, because of course, I hope one day to run Savage Worlds again. So that was like the bigger item that I went for, and then some of the others that I've been backing, mostly it's like I've just been lobbing $1 at them to see what happens. The one that I backed today, which has like, as we're going out live, there's 4 hours left on it. There's an expansion for Starforged, which is a variation on Ironsworn, the RPG, and like Sunder Dials, which involves, I don't know, space piracy, I guess. Unfortunately, I realized I don't actually have Ironsworn or Starforged. I thought I did, but I don't think I don't seem to have it in my library. So I'm like, I don't think I need to get this right now. I have enough other games right now to look at. I do eventually want to look at Ironsworn. It's just there's too many things.
Yeah.
Why are there so many things? Why?
There's so many things because we want so many things.
Yes.
But we don't have time for all of the things.
The problem is desire and free will. I think those are the problems. So we need to eliminate those somehow.
I mean, I'm pretty sure if you eliminate desire, free will kind of goes out the window.
That's fair, yeah. That would explain a lot about the last couple of years for me. But anyway.
Damn it. All right.
Right, so yes, deadline, right, yes.
Yeah.
Anyway. Humanity. So we are playing Deadline. We are playing the game Deadline by Invicom. Silence phone. I've had so much going on today as I'm prepping for this. This will be the first day that I've done 2 streams in a row in a long time. It's been a few years, so this will be interesting.
Back to back to back.
Yeah. I think my record was 3. I think I did 3 streams in one day at one point, but that was back when I was doing it much more regularly, and I had back when I had the bandwidth for that. When I assigned bandwidth for that, because I had a different view of things. But yes, we are. We have the map here, which we filled in to the best of our ability, to show us where all of the things we can reasonably access are. In the house. As a reminder, we are trying to we're trying to solve a murder. Of the murder of Marshall Robner. And we've been gathering evidence. I think the last thing we did was there was a sugar bowl we obsessed over for a while. That was in his room, in the room where he died. And we had it analyzed a couple of times. And I think when we last left off, I'm going to go ahead and restore the game. I think when we last left off, we were... I guess that was... Yeah, that was we were hanging out in the library. Essentially doing our first run through here, trying to just get a sense of where all the things are. We mapped everything out, and now we are looking at individual clues.
Right. We're trying to get an idea of what clues and will be useful in the time frame that we're given, because we know we'll fail this time. Yes, that's correct. Because the deadline is coming. It's at 8 p.m. And
right. And as we can... Mm-hmm.
Would you do me the favor of switching screens on Discord?
Oh. Where are we on Discord? Oh. Interesting.
Well,
okay.
We're very pretty, and I like looking at us.
Yes, you're
but
just
it
looking
does
at
not
us,
help me read.
Let me fix that. Let me fix that. Hang on. I guess I must have been doing applications instead of the screen. Let's fix that. There we go. Now.
Perfect.
Yeah. Excellent. Okay, cool. I just latched onto the wrong thing. So we are we're in the library. It is, as we can see, it's 3:14 p.m. Let me go ahead and open up the game view here, so that it's easier for the audience to see where we are. And let's see, we had there was a bowl of sugar that right now I think our sergeant has. We came in through the balcony window because we figured out the big clue was figuring out there were a couple of holes in the garden that a ladder fit right into. And so we determined that someone was able to get into and out of this room by the window. I suspect, I don't know for sure, but we might find additional holes that are similar in outside. A couple of places outside the master bedroom. Because I suspect that might be where someone left, and then so to avoid being heard on the stairs, essentially. That's one possibility. Either that, or someone who was downstairs left outside and did it.
Yeah.
But so that's those are the possibilities I can think of. Let me see. Where's here? So, what do we want to look at next? I think we've looked at crumpled papers, notepad. There's some crumpled. Oh yeah, I have notes. That's right. I have a few notes. Eventually, we're going to want to ask people about Robner's charity work. We have some crumpled papers that we want to show to Mrs. Robner and to Baxter, his business partner. And I put in a note about try moving the ladder to the other window. I have a note that says show the image links, and I don't know what that's referring to anymore. I wrote that over a month ago, so I can't remember what I said. I might have links to an image at some point I may stumble across that I want to show people.
Okay, cool, good.
I don't know. Might be here for folks. Anyone who would like to follow along at home with the materials that you get in the game. I'll go ahead and put those in chat there if you're watching on Twitch. And so there are some images in here of the game materials. They kind of help us sort of figure out what's going on. So let's see. We've got... there was something about the desk calendar that I was realizing we needed to ask someone about. I'm wondering if we can take the calendar. We've already turned it ahead to July 9th. Okay, turn the calendar back. Turn calendar. July 10th.
Unturned calendar?
Nope. We've gone too far into the future.
Flip calendar to July 8th?
I don't know if there's going to be a way to do this. Yeah, there are more than two nouns in that sentence. We're doomed. We're doomed. What was the thing that was written on July 8th? There was something. There was an appointment. It was about the will.
Yeah, that it was talk to him, the lawyer about the will, wasn't it?
Yeah. Close calendar? It's not worth the effort. Oh well. We'll figure that out later.
Okay.
This calendar may only move forward. You can't change the direction of time, apparently.
That's not what Madonna taught me. Or Cher? Was it Cher?
Ah, there we go.
It was Cher.
Found it. Look at July 8th. And the notation is in the 9 a.m. spot. Call Coates will completed. That's what it was. Okay. Because apparently, so there is another will. I have to find it.
Right.
So what else do we want to do here?
Alright. Library. Provide executive desks. Have we examined the carpet?
I don't think we have. The carpet is an expensive affair and quite clean, except for a few small areas of dried mud in the vicinity of the desk. There are no other stains or markings that you can see. That strikes me as interesting. Examine mud. The spots seem to be dried dirt or mud and are bunched in the area between the balcony and the desk. Sergeant Duffy appears before you, holding the sugar bowl carefully in his hands. His quiet efficiency and youthful vigor impress you quite a bit. The fingerprints, he begins, belong to Mr. Robner and Miss Dunbar. With that, he leaves, handing you the sugar bowl as he whisks away.
Cool.
Yeah. This is the same information I think he gave us last time. It's just this time we wanted him to focus on the fingerprints. So that's what that looks like when we get something fingerprinted. Do we want to do something with this mud? Because clearly someone came in.
Only between the balcony and the desk. So
Yeah.
Someone used the ladder and had muddy feet.
Yeah.
When was it raining? Is it?
Oh, wow. That's a great question. I'm gonna cheat. Not really cheat. I'm gonna use the, let me see if I can, hang on. Is this, no, I can't select words in here. Damn it. Okay. I was hoping I'd find, yeah, some of these are, some of these aren't. Okay. Where would that be in, like, an interview, maybe?
Maybe.
Don't know if it was...
I feel like somebody said that, like, it had been raining for a while.
Huh.
But I could just be making it up in my head.
One never knows. One never knows.
But it would make sense if there was mud.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think we can probably take it as read that there was rain. But I don't think that's... Yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah, we'll I think we'll be fine. I was gonna I had a PDF I was going to do a word search on to see if I could find the word rain, but then I found out that not everything is searchable there. So I guess what we could do then is, do you want to try analyzing the mud or anything like that?
I mean, yeah, we can try.
I think that's the... We turn back to my... I had this PDF open that just showed me the different vibes. Okay. Analyze mud. Sergeant Duffy appears with a puzzled look on his face. With respect, I don't think I can take that to the laboratory. I'll be nearby if you need me. He leaves, shaking his head slowly.
Cool.
Yep, good. I guess this will be a thing of where if we find shoes or something, then we'll want to compare, I guess.
Yeah, maybe.
Search near mud. Nothing interesting. Okay.
Right.
Let's see. Tray, saucer, teacup, ebullient.
We didn't find anything with the telephone except that one conversation we can probably listen into.
Yeah.
Earlier in the day, and then
Yeah, that's at 9:03 a.m. One of two times that I wrote down.
All right, so we have 3 large bookshelves on the east side of the room.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's look at those again. Examine the bookshelves.
The shelves contain many books and manuscripts covering a wide range of subjects. They are meticulously arranged.
What is it? Search near bookshelves.
If find anything interesting, examine books.
Yeah.
Okay. Open book. We're carrying a mystery book. Set of bookshelves. Set of bookshelves. Open bookshelves. You must be very clever to do that to the bookshelves.
Okay.
Look for a gap. No, alright. I was gonna look for a gap in the bookshelves.
There's a gap in your vocabulary.
Yeah. Yep. The thing that defines itself. Wow. It's gonna get too existential for me. I don't know.
I apologize that I'm not sorry.
Yeah. I was gonna say you're not sorry. Let's see. Well, I guess we could. I guess we could examine the. What else do we want to do? Something else? Try something else with the books?
I feel like there's something with the bookshelves, but we're not. Like they're meticulously arranged.
Yeah. So there might be something out of place. This again might be something where someone refers to something with the shelves, and then that refers to a book, and then we can find that book on the shelves. Maybe, I don't know.
Does the mystery book fit on the shelf?
Mm-hmm. Put mystery book on shelf. Yeah. Put mystery book on bookshelves. You can't do that.
Okay. Till we have something that tells us otherwise, I guess I'm out of ideas for this room.
Okay. Well, I'm thinking we could still examine we haven't looked at the tray, the saucer, and the teacup, or we looked a little bit at the ebullient, but we haven't had it analyzed yet. Although I think they already analyzed them. There are like 3 pills left.
Yeah, I know we counted the pills, and there's like 3 pills left.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean we can. Yeah.
Look under tray. Collapse tray. Yeah, it's a collapsible tray. I don't know if there's much else to be said about it.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. I can't think of anything else because we already looked in the wastebasket. That's why we've got the crumpled papers and all that. I think we're carrying everything that
that we might need to reference.
Yeah. At the moment. So do we want to look through another room? We haven't looked at the master bedroom yet.
Yeah. Let's do the master bedroom.
All right, to the master bedroom we go. Which, refreshing my memory from here, south and then east, and then east, north. Okay. Also, at some point we may want to see about figure out if someone climbed down from the master bedroom or not. But let's see. East, hallway, north, master bedroom. This is the Robner's master bedroom, decorated in the Queen Anne style. A large four-poster bed with paired end tables fills the south end of the room. On one of the end tables is a telephone, dressers, a small chair, and there's a telephone in here too. Dressers, a small chair, and a lounge are against the walls. The north wall contains a balcony window which is open. An open doorway leads east to the bathroom. A large mirror with a gilt frame hangs on the west wall. We haven't looked at much. What do we want to start with?
Let's start with the mirror.
Okay.
Large mirror.
And mirror. Nothing special about the mirror. Touch the mirror. Fiddling with the large mirror has no effect. This mirror will not teleport us.
Take the mirror.
Take the mirror. Surely you jest.
Yes.
Look behind the mirror, maybe. Nothing behind the mirror. So...
search around the mirror.
Search near mirror. Find anything interesting.
Mirror done.
Mirror done. We have a telephone. We have end tables, dressers, a small chair, a lounge.
Wait, what is? Check the frame. Like, why is there that detail about the mirror?
Gilt frame. Okay. Look at frame. See, nothing special about the frame. It lets us look at it.
All right. Examine the frame.
Nothing special.
Look,
Remove frame. No, ridiculous.
And then I guess the search near it.
Yeah. Nope.
All right.
Nothing interesting. Yeah. What do we want to do next?
So we have dressers, a small chair, and a lounge against the walls.
Yeah.
We can go through each of those, I guess.
Okay. Examine dressers. The dresser is a beautiful piece of cabinetry. Open dresser. You open all the drawers, but find only a variety of stockings, undergarments, and handkerchiefs.
Okay.
Nothing behind the dresser, nothing but dust under it. Look under drawer. Yeah.
Do we search near? Okay. Moving on.
All right.
Small chair? Small chair?
Yes. Small chair. Examine chair. Nothing special about the chair. Under chair. Search near chair. Nothing.
Alright, and then I guess the lounge.
Examine lounge. Nothing special about the lounge. Search lounge. I forgot you could search items. Yeah. Twist your head to look under the lounge, but find nothing.
We want to take a note to search the bookshelf.
Yeah. Hang on. We're just gonna. Should we go back and look?
You just want to restore and then move?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Search bookshelves. The shelves contain many books and manuscripts covering a wide range of subjects. They are meticulously arranged. Same thing.
Same description. Alright, we tried.
Alright, back to the bedroom. Okay, we're back in the master bedroom.
Search near the lounge.
Find anything interesting?
Let's go ahead and search the drawers, search the mirror.
Well, yeah, we searched the. I did just search the drawers.
Okay.
Search chair. And I think we searched the lounge to begin with.
Yeah. So then
telephone.
we have telephone. Yeah. Or the tables.
Telephone. Search the telephone. You find nothing unusual. Examine tables. Nothing special about the table. Sergeant Duffy seems... Oh, that's right, the sugar bowl.
Right, because we restored.
We reset that clock. Yes. Thank you. Yes, we know who the fingerprints belong to. And there was nothing weird in the sugar.
Right.
And although we may have to, at some point, ask them to analyze it for something specific. I don't know if that's going to be the case, but that's, once we know what that is. You want to look at the bed?
Sure.
There's nothing on the bed. Look under the bed. No doubt you're looking for the boogeyman, but you're out of luck. Examine posters. There's nothing on the posters. Search near the bed. Search bed. Find nothing unusual.
Yeah,
So,
I'm out of ideas.
Aside from lifting up the mattress and cutting into it.
Right.
Let's see, which I don't think the game will let us do. Balcony window, open doorway leads east to the bathroom, large mirror. Yeah, I think that's everything we can look at in here. Do we want to check out the bathroom?
I thought we did, but yeah, we can.
Oh, wait a minute. Look at floor. Is there a carpet in here? There's no carpet. Okay. We did do some in here. I don't know if we...
Yeah, I mean, yeah, let's go in.
Let's see. I don't think we did as much. It's master bathroom. This is Mr. and Mrs. Robner's private bathroom. Accessible only from the bedroom through a door to the west. On one wall is a mirror over a long counter containing 2 sinks. And in addition to the usual bathroom fixtures is a jacuzzi. Hanging plants give the room an almost tropical atmosphere. On the counter is a bottle of Sneezo tablets. Beside a toothbrush is a bottle of Allergon. More drugs.
Only to the west, so this... Okay, so this is behind the closet. Right?
Well, we went east. This is, I guess...
No. Yeah, that master bathroom is on the wrong side, because it's door in the west. Isn't it?
Was it? Hang on. I went east to get here.
Oh, wait. No. Oh, no. Yeah. It's just only through the... Yeah,
Open
you're in
door
the
leads
bathroom.
east to the bathroom.
I read from when we're in the master bathroom.
Oh,
Okay.
right. No,
Yeah,
this is... Yeah.
I was very confused. Okay.
We have... Do we want to look at... Do we want to look at the jacuzzi and the tablets and everything, or...
Yeah.
Word jacuzzi is not in our vocabulary. Examine fixture? I don't know. A mirror is a mirror overlying another mirror. Examine sinks. Search sinks. Examine Sneezo. Lakeville Pharmacy, number 223224. Mrs. M. Robner, take 1 tablet every 3 hours as needed. Sniffle Labs, Sneezo tablets. Do we want to do the usual thing of opening them and...
Yeah, open.
Opening the bottle of Sneezo brand decongestant reveals a handful of Sneezo tablets. Look at tablets. They're small white pills. Count tablets. There are 20 of them. Do we need to have these analyzed? Or are we good?
I mean...
Or we can.
It's white round...
Small white pills.
Which matches, right?
Yeah, I think so. We should have picked up the bottle of Ebullient.
There's that.
We could have compared. That's true. Small white pills.
Alright, and then... I mean, we can move on to the other ones, I think.
Alright. Examine... hang on. Allergon. Examine Allergon. Take 2 tablets every 4 hours for needed for allergy symptoms. Do not exceed recommended dosage. Rash Labs. Allergon tablets may cause extreme drowsiness. Do not use machinery or drive while taking this medication. Combination of Allergon with alcohol is dangerous. In case of overdose, consult a physician promptly. Keep out of the reach of children. This is a thought. This is a thought. Open the Allergon. Opening the bottle of Allergon reveals a bunch of Allergon tablets. Examine Allergon tablets. Tiny red pills. Count Allergon tablets. There are 15 of them. I wonder if one of these might have gotten crushed up and put in something.
Yeah.
Do we want to like run an analysis on these or what?
I mean, we can, yeah.
I think it might be a good idea. We'll see. Analyze Allergon. There's Allergon. Which Allergon? The bottle or the tablets? I kind of want to analyze both, but I guess we'll start with the tablets.
Okay.
And then maybe analyze the bottle if the tablets tell us anything. If we want fingerprints, basically, from the bottle.
Yeah. Well, we can see if there's fingerprints on it.
bunch of... Analyze bunch of Allergon tablets. Sergeant Duffy walks up as quietly as a mouse. He takes the bunch of Allergon tablets from you. I'll return soon with the results, he says, and leaves as silently as he entered. So we'll find out in a few moves if anything comes of that. Anything else we want to look at in here in the meantime?
We can fingerprint.
What do we want to fingerprint?
We can do the tablets.
Well, he's got the tablets.
The bottles, each of the bottles.
Upon looking over and dusting the Allergon, you notice there are no good fingerprints to be found.
Let's do the other bottle.
All right. Sneezo. Bottle. Upon looking over and dusting the bottle of Sneezo brand decongestant, you notice there are no good fingerprints to be found.
What if we fingerprint the mirror in here, the mirror in the bedroom, and the bookshelf?
Okay. Looking over and dusting the mirror, you notice there are no good fingerprints to be found. Should we go looking at the others?
Yeah, let's do...
Okay.
What is it?
That's the master bedroom. Fingerprint mirror. No good fingerprints. And the bookshelf?
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
No good fingerprints to be found.
Okay.
However, while we're in the library, let's get the...
Yeah, exactly. Ebullient tablets.
The ebullient. Since we're going to need that, I'm going to close that bottle. Just so that you don't have it asking us which tablets we're talking about all the time. Okay, cool. I think we actually technically looked at everything except like the hanging plants that were in the bedroom or the bathroom. I guess we can look at those if you like. There, any thoughts?
I mean, yeah, we can do that.
All right. End of hallway. We're back in the end of hallway. Sergeant Duffy returns with a bunch of Allergon tablets. For a moment, you muse on his almost magical entrances. I am sorry, he begins, but the lab found nothing of interest. With that, he leaves, handing you the bunch of Allergon tablets as he whisks away. I have a thought, a terrifying one, that involves once again using, well, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. There's this one thing, so there's a use of the verbs, right? Analyze something for something specific.
Analyze the sugar for, which we didn't do. We just
Yeah, we just analyzed it. I mean, we could analyze it for a billion. We could analyze it for Allergon.
Yeah.
So, what do you think? Do we want to do that? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Okay, analyze sugar for which one first?
Do the Allergon.
Allergon. Okay. He walks up as quietly as a mouse, takes the sugar bowl from you. I'll return soon with the results, he says, and leaves as silently as he entered.
This is the fastest lab ever.
I know, right? They must be on site. Like 4:03 now. And it's the 1930s. How the hell did they do that?
I know, right?
Oh, no, wait. I'm sorry. It's the 1980s. I don't know why I thought it was the 1930s. I'm mixing this up with Witness for some reason. The 1980s. Okay, labs are a little faster. Not that fast, though.
It still takes me days to get results, and I have an app for that.
I know. Nice.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, fair. So let's see. And we're carrying the Allergon tablets now.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of actually just going and putting them in the just in the bottle so that we just have the.
Yeah.
Oh no. There. Now we have both of those, but we don't have to worry as much about the sorting that out. Examine plants. There's nothing special about the plants. Search the plants. Okay, nothing.
Right.
Let's see. Yeah, I guess there's not really much else in here. The bathtub is empty. Twist your head to look under the tub, but to find nothing. Yeah, it was worth it. Worth looking at. Let's see.
So.
Mm-hmm.
So the ladder in the study tells us that, and the mud or the dirt tells us that somebody from outside came up the ladder.
Yeah.
Went near the desk and then left.
Yeah.
That same way.
Yeah. And it's not really going to be. Go ahead.
And if those people were already upstairs, the people who, what was it, his wife, his son, and the housekeeper were all upstairs?
Well, the housekeeper was downstairs, but the
who was the
secretary,
guest?
yeah,
The secretary
was upstairs. There is a guest bedroom that I don't know if we've searched that one properly yet, but that's the only room I think we haven't dived into.
But if all three of them were upstairs during the time frame of the murder, right?
Oh, maybe Miss Dunbar was in the guest room. Yeah, so Miss Dunbar.
Then none of them could have come in through the window.
None of them could have come in through the. Wait, I'm sorry. If these three were all upstairs, well, I'm saying this: that if they had the ladder at the bedroom balcony,
and then moved it over,
yeah, then they could have done it.
But we would have to.
I think we'd have to look for identical holes over under the.
Yeah, we would have to see if we could move the ladder
in the orchard. Yeah, we'd need to search the orchard to see if there are signs. Because just sort of looking, and I'll go ahead and I'll.
Because I didn't think there were signs of that.
I didn't see any either. But like, if we're going at this properly, then it's kind of like that,
Right.
Essentially. You go through the guest bedroom to get from the orchard to the east lawn. But we could search to see, but again, it might not have told us yet. We could search to see if there are holes down here.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I can think of with respect to that specifically. We could search the guest room. I guess Miss Dunbar was in the guest room because there's no other bedroom down here.
Because she prepared his tea or whatever, right?
Yes. Yeah, she's the one.
And then he locked the door, and then he died.
Yes.
And I think I'm remembering that the son was upstairs and the wife was in the bedroom.
Yes, that's correct.
At that same time.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, George was in his bedroom.
Then we have
Mrs. Robner was in the bedroom. Was in her bedroom.
Then we have the maid downstairs, right?
Yeah. And so yeah. The housekeeper, Mrs. Rourke, was down here in her room reading.
Right.
Reading a mystery book, she said. And that's when she didn't hear anyone go up the stairs after a certain hour.
Right. And then who else is around? Who else would be a suspect?
The gardener. I don't know if he stays anywhere on the premises. I don't think he does.
Yeah.
If he does, then he'd be in the shed. Maybe. I don't think he can sleep in there. There are no quarters for him on the estate, so I assume he does not live on the estate. But he could have been around.
So I'm really down to, with those with any potential motive, like either his business partner or the maid, because they're the only ones who could have gone
up the ladder. Yeah. If there's no signs of entry or exit from
right,
the
yeah,
window,
if there's no signs of entry there. Then that puts the wife on the top of the suspect list.
Yeah. I'd say so.
Yeah.
She was closest proximity, so yeah.
Right. And I don't think, unless the ladder can get to one of the other rooms or that window at the end of the hallway, but I don't think the window at the end of the hallway opens. I think it's closed.
Yeah, I don't think it does. We can double check, but I don't think it does.
I think it said it doesn't.
Yeah, I think you're right.
So unless the guest room, the son's room, or the master balcony can get
have
to
openable windows.
Have openable windows and can get to and the ladder can be placed there, then
yeah, that makes sense. You have said something, however, that makes me curious about one thing.
All right.
But I'm actually looking at the map. The trouble is that what I'm employing now is a sort of a meta knowledge about things that I know that I don't know, that I know that you know.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, I
have a thought, but I don't know if it is a pure thought or if it has been tainted by this knowledge that you have, that I know you have.
Right, but I don't...
We cannot tear this from our minds.
Look, I've been trying to get us to the knowledge that I have, but I've been failing spectacularly. So I don't know how to, like, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's a red herring. Maybe it's a weird, like, I don't have confirmation of my knowledge.
Understood. However, it does. Yeah. The problem is, I don't know if this is going to go away, but should I just sit on this idea that I have, or should I leave it alone? Should I sit on this idea I have, leave it alone, or should I actually bring it forth?
No, go ahead, bring it forward. Let's see what's going on.
So I think it involves searching the upstairs closet.
Okay. Yeah, we can go back and do that. I thought we did it enough that there, but by all means, let's go back and search the upstairs closet again. Let's go search the closet again, and then let's go and see if the ladder will fit anywhere else.
Yes. Because I think I actually, after what we said earlier in this session today, I think I understand what your thought is. Because I'm sitting here and I'm looking at the map and I'm like, yep.
Yeah, there's Look. All right.
Okay.
People.
All right, I'm going to give you my. I'm going to. Yeah.
Look. If you look at the house,
Yeah.
in box format like we have it on the map,
Yes.
it may not be quite as obvious as like blueprints to a house, which show a large space behind the closet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where the library and the master bedroom have straight flat walls against their east and their west walls, and the upstairs closet is shallow. So it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, no, I understand.
Assuming that the house doesn't cut in over the kitchen on the second floor for no particular reason at all.
No reason at all. So yeah, that's that was sort of what I was thinking. Is that, I mean, even looking at this map, I'm like, hey, there's a gap in here between these two rooms.
Well, I actually think the library and is.
I understand
wider.
that's why we were searching the books, because the it's like passageway maybe, but let me. I'm thinking about. So I don't think we've actually searched. I don't know if we searched the guest room at all.
And I think if we can get in there, that's where we'll find the will. But
I mean, that could easily be the case.
Bullshit.
So, Unstable Deus is telling us that the gap is the dead body storage. We shouldn't talk about that.
Yeah. How many skeletons were in his closet? It is suicide. He couldn't live with the guilt anymore.
That's it. It could be it. That could be Mr. Robner just decided he'd had enough. Okay, so I don't know that we properly searched the guest room. I'm wondering if we could just check that off the list and then search back the closet.
We can. I think we did, but yeah, we can do it. We can.
Yeah, we might have.
Check.
It's the memory is unclear.
I think there was not really anything in there except for.
There wasn't much.
She had maybe she had allergy pills also or something. I don't remember.
In her bathroom.
Yeah.
Open window. The window can't be opened. Yeah. Okay. That was the main thing. And we already looked under this bed. You're right.
Yeah.
So I think that then. So if we come back out. North upstairs hall. Sergeant Duffy. Promote user service magic. The sugar bowl analysis yielded nothing useful. With that, he leaves, handing you the sugar bowl as he whisks away. So no allergon in there. Should we have it analyzed for Boolean?
Sure.
All right.
Well, yeah, we'll be doing other stuff in the meantime. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. I'll return soon with the results, he says. He's going to be so upset with us. Wasting his time.
All right.
Let's see.
Into the closet.
Right, into the closet we go. I think that's one more over. Because I think we're here, and now we need to go here. Okay, the closet to the north is open and rather shallow. Upstairs closet. Rather shallow, has some shelves full of assorted linens, towels, and uninteresting toilet articles. Look behind linens. Look behind towels. Full shelves. Search. I think we did search the whole closet. 3 minutes, which won't take long.
Yeah.
Nothing that was not obvious before. Knock on wall. The wall to the north here sounds unusually hollow.
Push the north wall.
Push north wall. You can't see any north. God damn it.
All right. Search the wall.
Search wall.
Yes.
Yes. Exhaustive room would take. Nothing that was not obvious before. Examine wall. Wait, no, this is the same freaking thing. No. You don't want a cursory search. We need to knock a hole in the wall. Push wall. Pushing the room isn't pretty. It takes wall and room is the same thing. But knocking on the wall, it's hollow. So there is something here.
Yeah.
Maybe we should ask the housekeeper about the closet.
What if we remove the linens, towels, and I don't know.
Take all. Don't be ridiculous. You have no need for them.
All right.
It says
search near wall.
Sure. Don't find anything interesting. Search under wall. Look under shelves. Nothing but dust. Well, Sergeant Duffy's back and the sugar bowl analysis yielded nothing useful.
Okay.
Well, I think that's everything we have that we wanted to analyze.
Yeah.
What was it? What was the partial thing on the notepad again? Baxter. Ah, yes. Stands adopted admittedly. Force Occupant a possessed replica for yeah. Recon's late. Signed Marshall, I assume. Yeah. Okay. So, I mean, short of knocking on the bookcase, I can't think of anything else we might want to try here. Anything else we want to try to do in the closet?
I don't know. Break wall? Punch wall?
Punch wall. Hit wall. Fist. I don't have anything I can hit the wall with. Hit wall with book. No doubt you need a refresher course at the Academy of the Martial Arts, but the room is hardly a likely target. Ah! Open wall.
Yeah, I'm trying to be very clever, but you're
I know, that's
ruining
the point. You must be very clever to do that to the wall. Yes? Anything else we want to do in here?
Don't. All right, so we had it. We had our not so theory confirmed.
Yes.
There's a hollow in the north of the closet, so we can either access it through the bookshelf or behind the mirror.
The master bedroom.
In the master bedroom.
Yeah. That's why they were talking about the frame of the mirror, right? Yeah.
Right. So maybe if we master bedroom, knock on the wall.
All right. I'm game. Knock on the wall. Knocking on the walls reveals nothing unusual. Knock on mirror. Why knock on a large mirror? Knock on frame. Move frame. Lift frame. Playing it this way with a large mirror isn't particularly useful.
Open frame?
Open frame. Push frame. Break mirror.
Sure.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll let us. Yeah.
You know it's bad luck to break mirrors. Yes. Won't let us knock on the mirror. So that didn't do it. Hang on. Look under a mirror. Turn post. Poster. Can't turn that. I was wondering if it was one of the posts on the bed. Yeah, I think we have to. Yeah. I kind of assume that we have to. We need to know something we don't know. I think probably to make this work. Anything we missed at the balcony? Do we want to try to see if doing anything with the ladder helps? Or
yeah, I mean, we can try.
At least figure that out about the orchard, if nothing else.
Yeah.
Because I can't think of anything else at this point. Okay, climb down ladder. Yeah, there we go. Okay, there are holes in the soft dirt near your feet. Do we take the ladder with us or just leave it here for now?
I mean, I guess we could take it.
Okay. Get ladder. Your load is too heavy. No! We're carrying too many things. Maybe let's take a look in the orchard before we go picking up the ladder. So we're among the roses. We head east and we're in the orchard. Amidst lovely trees bearing apples, pears, peaches, and other fruits, a grape arbor and several berry bushes may also be seen. The kitchen window and east side of the house are just to your south. The path skirts the orchard to your north. There is no way into the house from here, it says. Dead trees, regardless of form, are heavy. Apparently.
So, what are we, searching the ground?
Yeah. And the only thing I can think of is to, like... The house is a magnificent New England colonial. Like many other houses around the lake, it is painted slate gray with white trim. Examine balcony. Nothing special about the balcony. Here, let me just... drop book. Get ladder. East. Put ladder against balcony. Ladder firmly planted in the soil of the orchard is now leaning against the balcony above. Get book. Climb ladder. I mean, it works.
Okay.
But unfortunately, we kind of had to make it work, so I don't know if that counts for anything. We are an amateur inspector at best. The trouble is, we're forcing the facts to work at this with this one instead of.
Yeah, there were no holes near this point. However, it's not in the garden with the soft soil.
True.
So there may not be holes.
Yeah.
We should drop some stuff, take the ladder, and go around the house and see if we can put the ladder up anywhere else.
That's a good place to go.
Well, we found the ladder underneath the one window, the hall window.
Did we?
Yeah,
On
it
the
was
west
on that
side?
side of the house. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Like, maybe we're wrong. Maybe that window can be opened.
Well, let me, let's see. Should I put some of this stuff... Where do we want to dump things? Do we want to put it in the, in, like, the... We just dump stuff in the library? Is that our... Is that our inventory place?
Yeah. Yeah, why not?
Alright. This would be a lot faster if there were a secret passage. Anyway. We put as much on the desk as we could. Everything else is on the floor.
Okay.
Alright. We're getting the ladder. And we're heading among the roses. And now we're on the west lawn. Mr. McNabb is here once again, wiping his brow. He seems quite worked up and talking aloud to himself. Let's see. So... Can't see any window here. This was where we were, right? The west lawn?
I think so. Look at the house.
West side. Oh, west lawn.
Or no, yeah, west side of the house. Yeah.
Okay, east. West side of house. There are no doors or windows at ground level here on the west side of the house. A beautiful rose garden separated by a tall fence lies to the north, and the front of the house is to your south. A large lawn bordering the lake lies to the west. Look window? Can't see any window here. Put ladder against house. There's no good spot to lean it against here.
Okay.
Put ladder against fence. Yeah. Do we want to try somewhere else?
I mean, I can only think about...
We were able to
open
the window in front, but we couldn't go through because it wasn't the right size.
Right. Yeah, well...
east of house? I don't know.
I would say, why don't we try in every spot in the front of the house? Try.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
So maybe we can get into the George's bedroom.
Okay, yeah. So that probably east of the front door. So west of front door. North is the large bay window. To the northwest is the west side of the house. Do you want to try it here?
Yeah.
No good spot to lean it here.
Right.
Front path. We're at the front door, which is open.
All right. Yeah, we'll try it.
Put ladder against house. A good spot to lean it. All right. We're at the ornately carved cornerstone once again. A small window, locked, closed and securely locked, is the only thing of note here. Put ladder against house. No good spot to lean it. You can't do that.
Okay. All right. Let's keep.
All right. So northeast then to the east side of the house, yeah?
Yeah.
East side of house. North is an orchard. No windows or entries of any kind here at the east side of the house. North is the orchard. Front lawn lies to the south. The lawn also slopes down toward the shore of a lake to the east. Put ladder against house. No good spot to lean it.
All right. So I think that's so. The only two spots are the two balconies.
I think so.
All right. So it's down to the wife, the maid, and somebody from outside.
Yeah.
Yeah. George is an idiot, but not a killer.
Yeah, probably not. So yeah, that means that it could have been the gardener, but it could have been the business partner who wouldn't have been in the house at the time. Okay. Huh.
All right. So now we have to, I guess, get a list together of who to ask what question, what things about.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess
I think we tried asking the gardener about the ladder, right?
Yeah.
And the rose garden, and he's just angry about somebody tromping on his flowers, right?
Yes. Oh, yeah, we have a few things we could show people, at least, up in the library. Yeah, we have some things we can ask people. Should we go around and see who's about?
Yeah.
Start questioning them? Are we entering the questioning phase?
I think we're entering the questioning phase.
Okay. It is 6:16 p.m. in game, so we'll have a little bit, but soon the deadline will approach. I'm just going to put the ladder here.
I have a very serious question when we reach deadline.
I can't wait.
Dead trees, regardless of farm, are heavy. Yeah.
So, let's see. Do we want to... So I guess we just go in the house and start looking for people? Is that how we do this?
Yeah.
Righto. Okay. So, we're in the foyer. We're north of the foyer.
There were people in the...
There were people in the... You want to see if there's anyone in the library now? Not library. The downstairs. The living room. There we go.
Living room. Yeah.
Okay. Mrs. Robner's here. Knitting. What do we want to ask her about? Actually, we need to show her something.
Yeah.
We need to show the
everything.
The crumpled
Everything's
papers.
upstairs.
Everything is upstairs.
Okay.
But do we want to ask her anything before we go up and grab the papers?
We can ask her about the rose garden or the holes.
Yeah. Ask Robner about holes. Don't know much about that.
About the ladder?
I don't know much about that. About the will?
Sure.
I think we already asked her about the will. I think we
about
asked everybody about the will right after it was
yeah.
read.
What about the closet?
Ask about the closet. I don't know what you're talking about, Inspector. I know of no such closet. Perhaps I'm biased by tropes, but this strikes me as an I didn't kill my husband response.
Yeah. Hidden room. Ask her about the hidden room.
You can't see any hidden room here.
Oh, that's right. We can get her to follow us.
Maybe. Should we?
I don't know. I mean, sure.
I would rather not.
Oh, all right. Fuck you then.
Yeah.
Shit, lady.
What can we do? Anything else we want
Hold
to ask
gun on her.
We can just arrest her right now, but we have nothing.
How do you rather now?
Perhaps you need some motivation. Shall we go up and get the items? Some of the items?
Yeah.
Yeah, it might be the only way. We're in the foyer. Why, yeah. We need to get north of there. Yeah, we're north of foyer. We need to get to the stairs. Okay. Bottom of stairs. Up. Top of stairs. End of hallway. Into the room where we dump everything. We're gonna get. I assume the partner has gone home, so we'll have to go back to earlier in the day to ask him about his stuff. But I'm gonna get the paper. Weren't there crumpled papers here?
Inside the waste basket.
Okay, we've got them.
Okay.
We put them back in the wastebasket. Okay. I'm also going to get the book in case we run across the housekeeper. I wanted to ask her about the book.
Yeah.
Anything else we want to pick up from in here we want to ask people about?
No, I did think of her book and asking her, maybe about the plot.
Yeah. How does this book end? Could you tell us?
Yeah.
It's about what we're doing right now.
Yeah.
I guess we could take the pills if we want to ask people about the pills.
Yeah.
Get all bottles. Okay, we've got the Ebullient and the Allergon, which are right now the most suspicious drugs. I can't remember although I can't remember the drugs that are in Dunbar's bedroom. There may be suspicious drugs in there, but I don't recall.
I think there was one, but it's fine.
Yeah, unless we want to go look. We want to head back down and ask questions.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, questions.
End of hallway, top of stairs, down, bottom of stairs, west, southwest. No! I went too far. I overshot!
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Ask Rovner about crumpled papers. I don't know much about that. Ask Rovner about Ebullient. Ask Rovner about Allergon. I have some allergies, Inspector. Simply dreadful in the fall and spring. That's what the Allergon is for. I don't use them much this time of year, though.
I mean...
Keep wondering if we should go to the kitchen and look for a couple of spoons that have been used to grind.
Ask her if there are how many pills she has?
Okay. How many pills? Word how can't be used in that sense. Allergon, Sneezo, Low Blow, or the Abelian.
Oh god.
Well, Allergon tablets. No, same answer. The low blow, I guess, was what was in Miss Dunbar's bathroom.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it is. Yeah, that's all I can think of here. Any other thoughts? Anything we want to talk to her about?
No, I can't think of anything. Low blow is the one that has bad reaction when you add it to the Abelian.
Oh.
It's like a deadly reaction if you combine the two.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel as though an analysis is in order.
I think that's how we found that out, or it was written on the label. I can't remember.
Yeah, I think that was on the label.
Yeah.
Maybe. That's worth checking out. Ask Robner about... the only other thing I can think to ask her about are the other people, right? Like George and all of the, what do you think of these other suspects?
I mean, to be fair, the low blow...
Mm-hmm.
Ask Ms. Robner about low blow.
Okay. I don't know much about that.
Okay. So, we'll have to find out if the low blow is the secretary's, but if it is, that puts her up high on the list because she's already upstairs.
Yeah.
And she wouldn't have to give him the Abelian, he was already taking it. She would just have to give him the low blow, and that would have killed him.
Yeah.
We may need to search the sugar for low blow.
Yeah. Well, let's take a look at...
I'm sorry, analyze.
That too. Going back up the stairs and into the south upstairs hall to Miss Dunbar's bathroom. Bottle of low blow. Okay. Bottle. Get. Oh my god. Okay. Count low blow tablets. 10 of them. Look at bottle at low blow.
Read?
Oh my god. Hang on, I'm getting out of here. Read. Low blow. Bottle. Close.
Yep.
Low blow bottle. Read low blow. Jesus. Alright. 1 tablet 3 times daily. Okay, Kingston, Ontario. Low blow brand of methsparen USP. It gave us the name of the thing, of the drug. Low blow may be dangerous when used in combination with other medications. Please read the enclosed circular prior to... Okay. Alright. So, analyze the sugar?
Yeah, for low blow.
We need to be carrying it or it needs to be in the room. Hang on.
Just go back into the hall. Yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
Analyze sugar for low blow. Okay, I'll return soon with the results.
So we'll get our results right before the deadline.
Yes, that's it. It's 7:25. The deadline's coming. So let's see.
All right, we can find her.
Yeah.
And ask her about it.
Yes. Oh, wait a minute. For some reason... Okay, I just wanted to figure out what was happening. Knock on bookshelves. Why knock on a set of bookshelves? Damn you!
Because you're a fucking liar. That's why.
Yes. Alright.
Open secret door.
Open bookshelves. Open secret door. No. No. Alright, I guess we'll look and see if we can find anyone else. Where do we want to look? Are we looking for Miss Dunbar now, or?
Yeah, I think Miss Dunbar.
So, let's see. It's about 7:30. Do we think she's in the guest room or around here somewhere, or?
Yeah,
or somewhere downstairs? I haven't heard anyone. So.
Yeah.
But then again, we've been outside, so it's hard to say. Where do we go? Oh, her bedroom's here.
Oh.
For some reason, I thought it was the guest room. The bedroom is down here, right across from the master bedroom.
All right.
Where
maybe
should
we check her bedroom. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. East to the hallway. East to the hallway. East to the hallway, and south. Miss Dunbar is lying on her bed. There we go. We're asking her about the low blow?
Yeah.
Ask Dunbar about low blow. Miss Dunbar seems a bit surprised. You found those in my bathroom, didn't you? I've been taking them for months for my blood pressure. Are they important? She asks. Yes. Miss Dunbar ignores you completely. Yeah. Fearless Lucia in chat is saying they love a text adventure and Deadline's one they never got to play. Yeah, me neither. That's why we're doing it at this point. It's I played a bunch of Infocom games when I was much younger as a kid, and now getting around to all of them, hopefully. But as we are. But
all
yeah,
right.
Yeah. So she doesn't know about. Do we need to ask her about her blood pressure or something? Do we think, or what else should we? Do we ask her anything else?
Blood pressure. We didn't have a doctor in the suspects, right?
No, we did not. There is a. Is there a doctor mentioned? There's like some. Maybe it was just the prescriptions. With all the prescriptions, they might have mentioned a doctor at some point, but I don't think we've seen one.
Ask her about mixing? Low blow with Assure?
Mixing's not in the vocabulary. Oh, you know what, though? Wait a minute. Read low blow. Other medications. No, that wasn't it. Wait a minute. Combination of Allergon with alcohol is dangerous. There was a bottle of alcohol in George's room, I think.
Okay.
I have a thought. I'm not... I don't know if this connects up anywhere.
Okay.
But if somebody... If a possible witness was given... Yeah,
So if they
Allergon
knocked
that
out
way,
George...
Yeah, they might have knocked out George, possibly.
Okay.
That night, maybe? Maybe. Keep him from finding anything out. It's very weak. I don't really have a
Yeah.
Yeah, clear line on it, but it occurred to me, it's like, wait, there's a bottle of alcohol that's an item in here. Oh, maybe. Do we want to ask Dunbar about anything else?
I want to ask her if she put the Lobo in the sugar, but I don't know how.
Ask Dunbar about sugar. We have to wait for Duffy to come back with the sugar before we can ask her about it. Show low blow to Dunbar. He doesn't appear interested. Yeah. I'll also affirm to Felis Lucia, we too are fans of Hitchhiker's Guide. We that was,
very much so.
Yeah, that's what got me into the Infocom games. I think I knew about Zork, but I think Hitchhikers was the first one I played in earnest outside of like standing at a kiosk in a toy store.
I still have my original Infocom somewhere with my sunglasses that get darker the worse things are.
The peril sensitive sunglasses.
The cardboard sunglasses in the Infocom box that are just black.
Yes, just black cardboard.
And then also my little baggie full of microscopic space fleet.
It's a delightfully empty baggie. But no, there's clearly a microscopic fleet in there. We just can't see it.
Yeah, microscopic.
And the pocket fluff.
Yeah, and the pocket fluff. Yeah.
I forget if I mentioned this before.
The don't panic button.
Yeah. My uncle took the orders for the destruction of Earth out of that box and went around. He got hired to play a mad scientist at a party, and so he would go around showing that document to people. Do you realize what this means?
That's great.
Yeah. But
Okay, no worries.
Yeah, the only other thing I can think to question these folks about, just in general, is about what they think of the other suspects. That's really all I've got.
Okay.
Yeah. Which I guess we can do. We have 19 minutes left on the clock.
Yeah. Let's waste some time until we get our sugar.
Yeah.
That's
important. Yes. Awesome. Okay. Ask Dunbar about. Who do we start with? I guess
the wife.
victim.
Always the wife.
Mrs. Robner. She's a lovely person. She and Marshall were always an odd couple. She was so quiet and reserved, and she's so lively and sociable. She's changed a lot over the last few years. She used to enjoy her life here, but lately she's been restless and irritable. And now with Marshall's death, I'm worried about what may become of her. Yeah.
Restless and irritable.
Is it taking him longer to analyze that, or is he just waiting for us to go back to the library? Strange.
No, he finds us wherever we are.
He usually does, yeah. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway. So let's see. What else do we want to ask her?
About I guess about Mr. Robner?
Yeah. Here we go. Miss Dunbar looks down at the ground and sniffles softly. I've known him for years. He's been tremendously nervous and depressed lately about business. I don't think all was well in his personal life either. George has always been a problem for him. He even mentioned suicide once, although I never took it seriously. It shows you can never tell. She wipes her eyes with her hands. Sorry. Now I'm not trusting anybody here. Sergeant Duffy appears before you, holding the sugar bowl carefully in his hands. He is quite efficient in youthful vigor. His quiet efficiency and youthful vigor impresses you. They impress you quite a bit. The sugar bowl analysis yielded nothing useful. With that, he leaves, handing you the sugar bowl as he whisks away. Ask Dunbar about the sugar. The sugar is useless. It's useless. I'm sorry, but I can't help you with that. Useless!
We want to ask her about the crumpled papers?
It assumed I said to throw the sugar bowl, which I was only saying in frustration, but it took me to... It took it as throwing it at Miss Dunbar.
Right.
Miss Dunbar, puzzled by her unorthodox methods, ducks as the sugar bowl flies by. Sure, let's ask about the crumpled papers. Ask Dunbar, about crumpled papers. Yep, I'm going to pick up the sugar bowl. Show sugar bowl to Miss Dunbar. Show crumpled papers to Dunbar. Seems not to care. Seems not to care. Guess we can ask her about the ebullient.
Sure. Nope. About
Abuat. Ask Dunbar Abuat ebullient. I'm sorry, I can't help you with that. All right.
9 actions left.
Ah! We are doomed. Doomed. We want to ask her more questions about other people or anything?
Yeah, I mean, might as well ask her about the other people. Just see what she says.
I'll ask her about George. Nobody likes George much. He's always alone while he's here, when he's here. And that's only when he can't get more money to waste. I think he's just been waiting for the day when his father's money would be his. I can't say I miss him when he's not here. A thoroughly obnoxious child. He's being very calm and answering our questions kindly, even though we threw a bowl of sugar at her a few moments ago. Ask Dunbar about Rourke. Mrs. Rourke is a very good servant, always helpful and always nearby when needed. Good servant! Always helpful and always nearby when needed. Ask Dunbar about McNabb. He seems nice if you talk to him. You usually can't, really, she laughs briefly. Don't ever disturb his roses or you'll learn the meaning of temper. She giggles again. Baxter?
How does she know?
I mean, they were there in the same room when they read the will. Ask Dunbar about Baxter.
About the roses.
About the roses. I mean, she's been living here, so I expect that... It doesn't seem unusual to me that she'd know about that.
All right, I would ask more about that.
Okay, yeah. Mr. Baxter, I see him often when he comes here on business, but I don't really know him that well. We keep to business when he comes around, and I hardly ever talk with him otherwise. He is, of course, an excellent executive, and poor Mr. Robner had every confidence in him. Ask Dunbar about roses. I'm sorry, but I can't help you with that. Four actions left. I think that's everybody. I think. Except like the attorney. Coates?
Who was the... Oh, yeah, no, yeah.
Sorry, but I can't help you. I thought that... Wasn't his name Coates? Or am I hallucinating that?
Or just spelling it wrong?
I could be spelling it wrong.
Yeah.
Warren... No, Coates. Warren Coates. Maybe she doesn't care. Maybe he's a non-entity.
Yeah.
He's not a suspect. Which makes sense since he's the one who asked us to come back and investigate this.
Yeah. Did we ask her about the ladder?
Sure. Sorry, but I can't help with that. I'm gonna ask her about the closet. I don't know. Should we?
Yeah. Go for it. What do we have to lose?
I can't help you. Okay. Last action before 8 p.m. What shall we do? I mean, we're gonna restore, which is in a minute probably, but
yeah,
the library, I guess, just more generally.
take the hard line. Ask her why she killed him.
Yeah. Does it accuse? Can we accuse her?
No, that's like the end action.
Oh, okay. I thought that was arrest.
Maybe. Oh, maybe. Oh.
Accuse is accuse is a separate subject.
Is it? All right.
Yeah. It's,
so what if we accuse?
Is here. According to the thing, so we have accuse someone of something. This makes an accusation against someone. Arrest someone if you found enough evidence. The sentence will end the case and describe the outcome of the prosecution. It just depends on if we want to do that.
Accuse her of putting low blow in the sugar in his coffee.
How do we
or
phrase
the sugar?
That?
I don't know.
Accuse Dunbar of putting low blow in tea?
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. The word pudding isn't in your vocabulary.
Just of low blow in tea.
There were more than 2 nouns in that sentence.
Yeah. Of poison?
The word poison isn't in your vocabulary.
Just can we just accuse her of the murder?
Yeah. Accuse Dunbar of murder. What? She cries, murder! She regains her composure and asks, I thought he committed suicide with his medicine. Chief Inspector Klutz walks up to you, seemingly from out of nowhere. I'm sorry, Inspector, but your time is up here. I'm sorry that you didn't have any more time to investigate the case. Maybe next time. He escorts you to a waiting police car, in which you go off into the sunset.
Alright. They are not fucking around with 8 o'clock.
Nope, they are not. Hit any key to exit. So I will need to restart that, and we can jump back to where we want to jump back to.
Yeah.
And we've got a little bit more time. We don't have a lot more time, but we've got a little more time.
Well, we could listen in on that phone call.
Yes.
I'm really curious about that.
We absolutely could. Let me go ahead and that won't take too long either, I don't think, probably. As long as we figure out which phone to be standing at.
I think the phone call gets answered upstairs because we were in the living room when it stopped ringing. So when it stops ringing, we can pick it. We should be able to pick up the phone.
Okay. We go ahead and this deadline. Here we go. All right, let me go ahead and it so the audience can see. Oh, hang on. I gotta switch Fratz's. Hang on.
Mm-hmm.
Using two different iterations of Fratz. Okay, there we go. All right. Okay. So we would just want to 8 a.m. We could just start from here if we want to. I can't remember where I saved. Yeah, okay. Open. Yeah, so back door. We know where everything is. Front path. Open door. Open door. Mrs. Robner appears walking down a hallway. Hello, she says. I'm Mrs. Robner. Please come in. I'm afraid I can't help you much. This is surely a terrible waste of time, not to mention upsetting. Having all those police marching around the house. This has been a trying time, as I suppose you can understand. As I told Mr. Coates and the other detective, you may look around, but you must be out by 8 o'clock at the latest. Oh, I almost forgot. Mr. Coates will be reading my husband's will at noon in the living room. You may attend if you wish. I'm going to make myself some breakfast now. I'll be around all day if you need anything. I'll do what I can to help. Good day. We're in the foyer. And so what do we want to just go to the living room, wait until like 9:03 and then pick up the phone? Okay. Go through foyer. Living room. Miss Dunbar is sitting here on the sofa. All right. Wait until 9:02. Time passed. It is now 9:02 a.m.
Okay.
Miss Dunbar is still here. Okay. Wait. The telephone rings. Do you want to keep waiting?
No.
Pick up phone?
Sure.
You take the phone and hear an unfamiliar man's voice say, "Hello, is Leslie there?" You start to reply, but Mrs. Robner enters and takes the phone from you. "Thank you, Inspector," she says, and then into the telephone. "Hello? Oh, hi. I can't really talk now. I'll call you back soon, okay? Bye."
I think we needed to wait longer.
Either that or we needed to be in a different,
Because I think she answers it. It stops ringing in a different room. It keeps ringing in here.
Okay. Well, let me go ahead and... Well, we can figure it out. Let me see where we were. Yeah, 8:09 in the foyer. Yeah, we saved it. Okay, wait until 9:03. Yeah. Oh. Telephone rings. No. It's now 9:03 a.m. And so we just keep waiting?
Now, wait.
It's 9:03 now. This was the time at which we picked up the phone before.
Okay.
So you want us to wait until it stops ringing, right?
Right.
Okay.
So it's just like, wait.
Phone rings again.
Wait.
Wait again.
Yep.
Phone rings again. Wait.
Yep. Wait till it stops ringing.
Mr. Robner steps into the room, picks up the phone. "Oh, hi. Look, I can't talk now. I'll call you later." Okay. Bye then. She hangs up the phone. You want to keep waiting?
All right. Maybe you're right. Maybe we do need to be in a different room.
I am thinking we need to be in a different room.
Yeah. So the bedroom has phones.
Yeah. Yeah. The
library. We might as well go to the library.
Yeah, I may as well.
Nobody should be in the library.
Yeah. Back up the stairs, back to the end of the hallway. We're in the library once again. The calendar is set to July 7th. We have to wait until 9:03. The telephone rings. What do we
Yeah.
do?
Yeah, so let's wait.
Wait. Okay. Phone rings again.
Yeah,
Keep waiting.
I feel like we should wait until.
Phone rings again.
Yeah.
It's now 9:06.
The phone
Pick up the
didn't
phone?
ring. Now pick up the phone.
All you hear is a dial tone.
All right.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe we can be. We can pick it up at 9:03, and maybe we don't say anything. Maybe we'll hear.
Right.
We pick it up while
Okay.
it's still ringing. Okay.
Well, when we didn't pick it up, when we picked it up at 9:03, she came in and took the phone from us.
Yeah.
But if we waited, it was 9:05, right? And then
Yeah,
she walked in
yeah.
and answered the phone.
Yeah. Yeah.
So why don't we wait until 9:05 and then pick it up, like that last ring?
Okay. Phone rings again. Yes. Phone rings again. No. Pick up phone.
Yeah.
You take the phone and hear an unfamiliar man's voice say, "Hello, is Leslie there?" You start to reply, but Miss Robner picks up the phone from another extension and hears you. "I've got it, Inspector," she says. "Hello? Oh, it's you. I can't talk now. I'll call you back
Damn it.
soon. Bye."
Fuck, hate you.
Trace phone call. They could
Who-
do that in the 80s.
Who's Leslie?
Jupiter!
Is that? Huh?
Sorry.
That is her?
I'm sorry, what were you saying?
Is Leslie Robner? Is it?
You take the phone here. I'm sorry. Is Leslie there? Oh, Leslie. Who is Leslie? Yeah, hang on it. I just wanted to.
I just want to make sure it is her that they were
True,
asking
true.
for.
Hi, Jupiter. Thank you for coming by. Hello. Been forever. Let me go ahead and let me check. I think it's Leslie Robner, but let me see if we have what I don't know if we have the information specifically listed exactly where it should be. I remember it vaguely.
I mean, we can just go and ask her who called or who was on the phone.
That's true. We can do that. And watch her be shifty about it.
Yeah.
I think, maybe we don't. Yeah, it's in the obituary. Isn't it? I think that's where we find the names. If nowhere else.
We can also restart and pick it up in the library on 3, so she doesn't hear us. Maybe. Or maybe,
Possibly.
yeah, maybe
I
it'll
think
give us
it's
time
going
to
to be
talk to them.
I think
it'll be the same
thing.
also.
Yeah. Let me see. Find Robner. Find Mrs. Robner. You last saw her about an hour ago. She said she'd be in the kitchen. Maybe she's still there.
Yeah.
Oh, here she is. The East Mrs. Robner enters the hallway from downstairs. Mrs. Robner appears to be in a hurry. Mrs. Robner opens the door and heads off to the north. Mrs. Robner shuts the door to the master bedroom.
Oh, no, go back and pick up the phone. Because she said she'd call them back.
Yes. You can hear Mrs. Robner and a man whose voice you don't recognize. Robner. Much too early to consider it. Man's voice. But we couldn't have planned it better. You're free. Robner. Yes, but it will... Wait a second. I think... Click. You realize that the call has been disconnected.
There it is.
Mrs. Robner is to the east. Follow Mrs. Robner. Ah, they don't have that shortcut. Follow Mrs. Roach going down the stairs. Heads off to the west. You will answer our questions. Mrs. Robner is sitting here knitting in the living room.
Who was on the telephone?
I asked Mrs. Robner about phone call. I was talking to a good friend of mine. We were discussing some plans we made. Of course they had to be changed under the circumstances. They are none of your business. They don't concern my husband's suicide at all, I assure you. Suicide. That was a very suspicious call.
Yeah. Ask for the name of your friend.
Not friend. The word friend isn't in your vocabulary.
You're right. Suspect.
Well, that explains a great deal.
Accused.
You know, we could accuse her.
Ask her about her freedom.
Ask Robner about freedom. The word freedom isn't in your vocabulary. That too explains a great deal.
Non-American bitch.
Well, no, it's just. It's just, you know, he's a police detective. It's very clear. We could accuse her of adultery.
Yeah.
Why not? Because I suspect that was what the call was about. I suspect that was the freedom being referenced. The word adultery isn't in your vocabulary. Well, that's no fun.
I accuse her of cheating.
Ah, yes, there we go. The word cheating isn't in your vocabulary. Lying? The word lying isn't in your vocabulary. The only crime we are allowed to accuse anyone of is murder.
Accuse her of murder. See
Okay, sure.
says.
Mrs. Robner shrugs off your suggestion. She doesn't care. It's all the same to her.
You know what? Let's ask her about her son. How does she feel about her son?
Let's ask her about George. A child! He may be he may be a man in age, but he still hasn't really grown up. He'll find himself someday, but in the meantime, he can be a trial. I guess Marshall and I were too lenient. We probably still are, but he is our son after all. We can't throw him out on the street. Are you sure?
Because if he was changing the will to cut out Marshall, right? That's what we assume?
I think so. I think that was what we were thinking might have happened. Yeah, I mean, that's motive for her, right? Because if she thinks that...
He's gonna change his will so their son is not taken care of.
Yeah.
She may have killed him.
Yeah.
We asked. Did we ask her about the roses?
No, we didn't. I don't know much about that. This doesn't look like anything to me. Anyway. We need to look at people's shoes.
Sure.
The word shoes isn't in your vocabulary. Well, so much for that. It'd be nice if we could find out who had mud on their shoes.
Yeah.
We did get at least a piece of something. That was something, at least. There's not really a point system, I guess.
I mean, we have a hollow door. and a suspicious conversation. So we have to ask other people about her friend. So the maid.
Yeah. Ask Robner about Rourke. She's an excellent housekeeper and sometimes even helps with the cooking for all her good qualities, though. She's too much of a snoop and a gossip. She tires to keep track of everyone around here. It's unnerving sometimes, but as servants go, these days she's quite extraordinary.
Oh, she's a gossip. Let's go find out who.
Yes, that's it.
Who you're talking to.
We can see. Yeah, we'll see quickly if we can find the maid, and then we'll probably need to dive out.
Yeah.
Momentarily, but yeah, I do. Let's follow this line of reasoning. There's still plenty, I think, to look around and see here soon. But let me. Where do we think it'll work? Said to Mrs. Robner. Oh, I last saw her about an hour ago. I don't know where she went though. We'll figure it out. Let's see. Her bedroom is down here. I guess we could start there.
Yeah.
Open door. Not here. Not in the bathroom. Open the closet. I can learn how to type. Let's see.
Living room or kitchen?
We were just in the living room. We could check the kitchen. Yeah, it's 9:40. Mm-hmm. Dining room. Mrs. Rourke is cleaning the table here. There she is. What were we going to ask her? She's a gossip, right?
Well, yeah. So
Let me show her
ask
the
her
book.
on the phone call. Yeah, that too. Yeah.
Mrs. Rourke seems uninterested in it. How dare you? It's a mystery novel. No. Headline isn't in your vocabulary. We've just divided by 0. Ask Rourke about the phone call.
Yeah.
I don't know nothing about no telephone conversation. I don't know nothing about no telephone. Okay.
Okay. Ask Rourke about Miss Dunbar's friend.
Mrs. Robner's friend.
Or Mrs. Robner's friend. Yeah.
Remember, the word friend isn't in your vocabulary. Let me start with Mrs. Robner. Now, she's a strange sort, real lively when she moved here, but I don't think she ever liked the life here. Her people are from Boston, one of those old families, and she never got used to Mr. Robner's ways. She goes out a lot, and sometimes she doesn't even come back at night. Not that I'm spying on her, but I know about these things. She has callers here, a number of men. One in particular comes more than others. A widower, I think, a real live wire. Not what it's any of my business, but I think someone with a sharp tongue could do her a lot of damage if she doesn't watch herself. That's a lot of information.
Yeah. I like gossips. Let's ask her about the widower.
Please understand the word widower. Nope. Well. I was hoping it would give me a list.
Doesn't come back at night.
Yeah.
Ask her about the ladder and the roses?
Sure. I don't know anything about no ladder. Okay. Ask Rourke about roses. Don't know anything about no roses. Ask Rourke about McNabb. Oh, don't let him frighten you. Let him alone and don't bother his roses. Gets positively livid about that. Got the green thumb, that's for sure. Ooh.
All right. Well, get her opinion on Georgie.
All right.
Might as well.
Yeah, might as well go through the
secretary.
list. George is something, I tell you. The black sheep of the family is what I'd say. Never met nobody with less respect for money. You'd think it'd grow on trees. Not that it done around here. Well, there I go, shooting off my mouth again. No, say more.
Right.
About Dunbar. Miss Dunbar is nice, the best of the lot, I think. She's always been real friendly to me and helps out when I have a problem. Mr. Robner, he really liked her, too. I don't think Mrs. Robner did, though. He's been so busy lately with the business and Miss Dunbar that I don't think the missus hardly saw him much. Kind of jealous, maybe, of the two of them, I mean. Maybe. George steps into the room. She might clam up because George is in the room. I don't know. We haven't asked about Mr. Robner. Nope, she'll just keep talking. A fine man, but his head was always in the clouds, just the opposite of Mrs. Robner. Her feet were always on the ground. He's been so worried it makes me sick. I don't understand these business things, but he said something about them taking his business away from him just 2 nights ago. Really? I guess the pressure was too much. He was a fine man, full of good works. Though charity does begin at home, as the saying goes. Not that I have anything to complain about. He always treated me right.
Alright, so we have to ask all of them about taking
the business away.
Yeah.
Baxter, stuffiest person I ever met. I don't mind telling you I never liked him much. So serious, businesslike. Thinks he's hot stuff, I imagine. I really shouldn't be telling you this, though, I suppose. Rourke, they tell me, stop your gossiping. Not that I'm a gossip, mind you, but I do have my opinions. The business, right? The word business isn't in your vocabulary. I guess that tells us some things.
Yeah. All right. Well, I mean that's probably a good place to stop.
Yeah, I think that is. I mean, like, yeah, we can. George is here at the table eating some red herrings. Thank you, George. Yes, that's a great place to stop. I was thinking, well, George is here. Maybe we should ask. No, let's stop on the red herrings. We can interrogate George next time.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Yeah. So that works for me. That works for me. Okay. Yeah, that was interesting. I think that there's still a lot to look into. We haven't asked Mrs. Robner about everybody, I don't think. I think there were a few people we hadn't asked her about yet.
Yeah, no.
But we can finish that out. We can ask. I mean, we asked Miss Dunbar about everybody, and we've asked Mrs. Rourke now about everybody, as far as I can recall.
Right.
And now we just need to talk to George and possibly Mr. McNabb, actually. McNabb, we haven't asked him about, what he thinks of the different people. And then I think that'll be, we'll get all the opinions at least of, interpersonal stuff. Finding out about the thing about the lover, the widower, does mesh nicely with the finding out about the phone call. So that's good. So we have gotten further.
Right.
I think that's pretty cool. What do you think?
Yeah, I like it. I'm interested now. I like, we know where all like the things are, so opening up more conversations to get more information could be good.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. I think so. So I think this is going to be very cool. I think this is going to be interesting to see kind of how it goes.
we'll have to ask the secretary if she was having an affair. We'll have to
Yes, that too.
see if she knew what the will was changing to. Yeah, all those things. Yeah.
Affair. That's a word we haven't tried yet.
Yeah.
So many different words that we could try. Okay, cool. Well, we shall look into that. Let me make a note actually about that. Let me just want to make sure I wrote that down. Excellent. Okay. So, yeah, that's. I think that'll be cool. We'll kind of tackle that next time, hopefully in a couple of weeks, as we try to get further on this. Did you have anything you wanted to let folks know or plug or anything like that?
No. I just got married. I'm just getting back into trying to figure out what things I have to do.
Congratulations so much.
Yeah.
I think this is.
Thank you.
It's very awesome. It's very awesome. And thank you for coming by. We're back on the case.
We'll see you by 8 p.m.
Yes.
2 weeks.
Yes. It's always by 8 p.m. There is no
always
escape.
by 8 p.m.
It is inevitable, as then we loop back to 8 a.m. and it becomes once again our own personal Groundhog Day. Well, what do I have happening? Well, today, in just a couple of hours, is our campaign of Blades in the Dark, which is run by Brian, so that'll be exciting as we get to step into our next into our next caper. We're trying to, as I recall, figure out. There's a thing that folks are thinking might be a surveillance device being held by the church, as they try to figure out who it was that did the job that we just did to steal a relic from one of their warehouses. And now someone wants us to find out about this listening device. Well, it's not a listening device. It's something that is holding a bunch of ghosts captive, and so we're trying to figure that out. So that will be more of that tonight. That'll be very cool. It is Thursday, so on Sunday we have we took a break last week, but we have coming up once again the short campaign of Alas for the Angry Void that I'm running. It's Alas for the Awful Sea in space. They are there has just been an assassination, and so we'll be seeing the aftermath of that very soon. And that's mostly what we have. Then, of course, in 2 weeks, we'll be doing more of this. And I will be doing other various bits of video gaming when I have time. Later in the month, there are one-shots happening that I will talk about more when we get closer to that. Yeah, we're almost there. Very soon. More things. Very much looking forward to it. Thank you all very much for watching. We may go say hi to somebody when we hit the end card, so feel free to hang on for that if you are so inclined. But in the meantime, folks, thank you all very much for watching. Take care, and we will catch you next time. Farewell.
Bye.